The Nintendo Entertainment System was home to some of the most iconic games of all time. It's also home to more illegally modified versions of official games than just about any other game platform. As you might expect, lots of the ROM hacks were originally first-party Mario titles. And boy do I have a great one to show you today. It's called Arena Mario, and it's easily one of the most absurd and confusing takes on the Mario formula you'll ever see. Things start out innocently enough. You've got some incredibly ugly, butchered sprites, and Mario, Mark, looks a bit different than you're used to seeing, but hey, I'm sure it's a perfectly respectable modification. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. The game does a great job of reminding you that Mario's gone, and that Mark is the new guy in town. I mean, just look. Even the ground is singing his praises. Oh, and when you hit a question mark block, which is now Ma, it changes to Irk after you've hit it. This is some seriously groundbreaking stuff. Mark's mouth opens when he stops moving, maybe to catch his breath, but it just kind of looks like he's standing slack-jawed in amazement at the nightmare he's experiencing. I do not blame him. I have absolutely no idea what mola means, and the only translation I can find is in Italian. It means spring, apparently. I mean, Mario's Italian, so maybe Mark is too? I don't know. And to be honest, this is already deeper into the mind of a ROM hacker than I ever want to go. On the power-up front, mushrooms have been replaced by pizza, which honestly might be the best change this entire game has to offer, since just about everything else is a colossal disaster. I mean, this isn't just a palette swap, though the background and several other colors have been given stomach-churning hues that are just different enough to cause nausea. This is a full-on dismantling of everything that made Super Mario Bros. Visually appealing. The enemies are... how do I put this? I don't know what I'm even looking at. Are those little people? What are they even supposed to be, and why do the turtles have the letter P on their chest? In a hilarious twist, it looks like whoever might have actually spent time changing things stopped about halfway through, leaving a ton of sprites as nothing more than colored blocks. And God forbid you played this monstrosity long enough to make it to a water level, because, well... At some point in whatever fever dream the creator was experiencing, he just totally gave up and decided to replace the sprites for some items with literally nothing at all. Listen in, and you'll hear Mark picking up all kinds of coins that for some reason just don't show up at all. A lot of the late game enemies haven't even been touched, suggesting that however long it took to butcher the game into its current state was long enough to send its creator into a delirium from which he never returned. And what on earth is going on with these fireballs? Are those little faces? Why are they moving? What is happening? Eventually you'll make it to Bowser, who looks literally identical to his normal self, and then... Okay, I don't know what I expected, but it probably should have been this.